Cool. So, let's start off with the balloons. How do they move? So, I really didn't want to make my balloons follow an array path, and I really didn't want to store my path in an array. One, because it would be really blocky, and I feel like one of the really important bits of balloons was the ability to curve, for the balloons to follow a curved path. And also the ability to place your towers wherever you want, not like those games where you have fixed squares and they only move over by one square at a time. So I have my paths represented as a linked list. I'm gonna just place a tower so I don't die. So it's a linked list, so it has a head, and this head is all that the main method has. So it just has a single node, and whenever it creates a balloon, it says, "This is your start node. Go." And so the balloon reads the direction and the next node it needs to travel to. One of the bugs I had to fix was where the balloon was missing the next node it was traveling to. So it would start in this node, and the next node would be here, but it would go there. I'm guessing. I mean, it's more subtle than that. It would seem like it's going to the node, but it would actually miss. So my patch to that was just to make it so that every time it moves, it makes sure that it's going straight at the node, and if it isn't, then it'll recalibrate its direction to go straight at the node. And this did make the whole storing the direction inside the previous node kind of obsolete, but I felt like going back and fixing that would have just been more hassle for a small increase in efficiency. Plus, I was kind of time pressed, so I didn't do that. One of the strange bugs that I haven't fixed yet is regarding the really large balloons. Like, most of these balloons are pretty small, right? They're like good this. But once you reach balloons like the MOB class balloons, they're like that large, if you can see the circle. So they would cover a really large amount. And I'm not sure if this is why they're bugging out, but the bug is that the balloons are skipping nodes. Like, it would start here, right? But instead of following the path, it just leaves the path for a bit. And just go straight to a node somewhere here and just follow the path a bit longer, and then suddenly skip another few nodes, keep on going, and then you die. I haven't fixed that yet. But it was really similar to that bug I talked about earlier, where the balloons were just missing their nodes. Or I feel like it's very similar. I haven't figured out why it happens yet, so it's hard to tell for sure. And that concludes the segment about balloon pathing. Cool.